Hey, so I decided to talk about anatomy in a way. Okay, so in my situation back in the day when I got my very first period, I was traumatized. I was devastated because nobody ever told me nothing about that shit. Like, at all. I thought I was gonna die because nobody talked to me about it and I didn't know anything and I was just freaking out. And so today, my daughter found feminine products laying around. And she asked me, "Mommy, what's this?" So I just like, well, okay, since you want to know. Um, those are for girls when they get older, and you're gonna have to use those someday, because you're going to menstruate. And she tried to say it was adorable, but anyways, and she's like, "What is that?" I was like, "It just means that you have little tiny aches in your stomach, and they have to come out once a month for a really long time, but it's a good thing. It's not fun for everyone. Well, it's not fun for anyone, really, but everybody goes through it. All the women go through it. So it's going to happen to you someday, and don't be scared to tell me, okay?" And she, "Okay, Mommy." So I kind of had a talk with my daughter today about periods. And me, I wish anybody would have talked to me about that, because shit, it was horrible. But yeah, so in that scenario, I guess, yeah, some people, you should have the talk with your daughter early, just so they know and they're prepared for what's going to happen, because I've heard many horror stories, same as mine. Didn't know nothing because nobody said nothing, so they kind of thought they were going to die or put on the pad the wrong way or whatever else. There's so many horrible things that go along with this, or the cramping and acne breakouts, whatever. So just get your daughters prepared for what's to come, because I can honestly tell you, I would rather be told about this stuff before it happened. And then along with that, you should also have the pregnancy talk with them, because it seems like these days kids are getting younger and younger and younger, and they start having sex at a young age, and it's horrible. Honestly, it's horrible. I don't know what the rush is. I guess you could say I was pretty old, like, for when I lost my card. But yeah, I'm hearing stuff about like 11-year-olds pregnant and stuff like that. And really, I wasn't even looking at people at 11 years old. I don't understand this, but yeah. So yeah, I'm thinking having the talk early with your kids would be a better idea, because even boys, I have a son as well, and he one day told me, "I'm going to have 11 grandkids," because he wants to have 11 kids. Oh, I'm happy as hell to have grandkids someday, but 11? I don't know. Just yet, seeming as I only have 2 children, and that's 11 grandkids from one of them, so, So, I'm hoping his dad does that kind of talk with him, because it's a different situation for girls. So I did my part, and I told my daughter the girl things. And I'll continue telling her as time progresses, of course, because there's more to come, There's more things I have to talk to her about. And, birth control is a big one. Please do it. Let your children get birth control. Because honestly, you can tell them all day long not to do things, but they're going to do it anyways, behind your back. Think about it, okay? It's a reality. We're all facing it these days, and I was a teen mom. The thing was, though, I was actually on birth control when I got pregnant with my first child. So, yeah. My suggestion, don't go on the pill. I love him to pieces, though. He's the best thing that ever happened to me. But, you know, I kind of wish I would have been older so I could have graduated high school first. Got my driver's license first. You know, all those other things that you're supposed to do before you have children and get married and settle down and all that. But, yeah. So, you parents, or grandparents, or aunts, or uncles, or whoever you are, taking care of other people's kids or your own kids, yeah, just, you're gonna have to sit down and have the talk someday, so you might as well do it early.